It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Cardinals and the 49ers under the lights on Monday night.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. To Conner on the check down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. Leading them out, Trey Lance, now in his 2nd season out of North Dakota State.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? 2nd year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. The Lance going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And Lance again going to keep it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The kick by Gold is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and it really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007. That season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down, and again it's Davis Price. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. this defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Murray with a 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. And he will slide down with a good gain. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Drive starts with a give to Mitchell. They'll get this to about the 38. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Another run with Mitchell. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Working from the gun. Lance got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Davis-Price on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Davis-Price. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ty Davis-Price taking it in from 2 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis-Price. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, Connor looking for space. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Murray off play action. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Samson Ebukam. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing now is Murray. And that will be incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Lance to throw on second down here. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground, and here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Right back to Mitchell here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second down, here's Davis Price.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Lance on the keeper.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
It completes it once more to Anderson.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 41, Murray.
And this will be swung out here for Connor.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing again, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 17-0 lead in tow, they might not be too eager to press the issue here. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's a love to run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lance. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, once again, thank you. What a 3 days it has been. Just one more half of football remains on this Monday night in Super Wildcard Weekend. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Sam Darnold leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals, and they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half, and it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Niners, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now a hit and a loose football. Sheds off the tackle. Inside the 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First down, Murray. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Murray giving to Connor on the draw.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Right back to Connor here on first. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Murray. And he's got and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Drive begins with a carry by Davis-Price.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
47 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Fake. Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to tough it up and keep them out of the end zone.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They'll try and run. Here's Davis-Price.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Gould is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the 2nd half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Murray going to throw. Ertz over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cardinals
is unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. He'll take this to the 46. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Another run with Mitchell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. The toss left side for Mitchell.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Gold to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards.
Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here's Murray.
He's got the connection to Moore.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to his running back Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Murray to air it out again.
This will be swung out here for counter.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.